this message has found you because you are spiritually ready for a reprioritization, my friends. So let's get more details. You'll know if this is for you both because you clicked on it. You'll feel inspired to stay. You'll feel inspired to stay for exactly as long as you need to. So if you make it partway through, you're like, nope, the rest of this isn't for me. Trust your discernment, your wisdom. High Priestess reverse the bottom. The letters J or B might be significant. Pisces energy might be significant. Your intuition is speaking to you loud and clear. So for many of you, this will serve as a confirmation reading more than anything else. 5 of Swords. Queen of Wands. God, I like that. Leo vibes coming through. 9 of Cups. This is a very clear, plain message. You're ready for a reprioritization, and many of you know this because it's time to go. Your intuition has already said, and this has been shown to you in your daily life. This is not working anymore. There are people in your life who are a waste of time. There are conversations in your life that are a waste of your energy. This will feel circular and frustrating. It will feel belittling and beneath you. And I don't mean that like you're necessarily superior to anybody, but these are lessons you've already learned. That's why it feels like a waste of your time. Many of you have outgrown wherever it is you have been. And with the Queen of Wands and the 5 of Swords here, you already have the confidence that you need to know your worth and to seize your power. And so now the last thing here is just kind of a matter of doing it and letting the universe move around all the pieces. And that's what I mean here by a reprioritization. Many of you, I feel like you've already stood in your power. And so things are about to reshuffle and move in response to that. Because with the 9 of Cups here, it is time to prioritize your happiness. See how all the cups in this particular version are all trophies? This is a call to prioritize your success. Some of you have, I'm getting Lilith in Leo, Lilith conjunct with your Chiron. I don't know why that's what's coming through. Lilith in the 5th house. Some of you have it in Capricorn or Virgo. These are just some things I'm intuitively picking up here because there's kind of like a boss bitch energy that you're being encouraged to seize and to kind of almost ruthlessly go after. Some of you have like Lilith and or Chiron in Leo in the 10th house, but to like ruthlessly seize your happiness and your success, to prioritize that above all other things in your life at this point in your journey anyway. Yes. 2 of Pentacles, because I feel like you've been trying to balance and juggle multiple aspects of your life, and it feels like this is kind of trying to keep the peace and trying to go after what you want, trying to make everybody happy. And a lot of you guys are like, that's silly. That's not really worth my time anymore. You've been trying to split your loyalties, right? It's almost kind of like a dog can't walk 2 paths at once is kind of what I'm getting. 7 of Wands here. I feel like you've been very guarded against having to definitively pick a path. And some of you, that is about to, like, that's what's changing. It's going to be kind of like pushed on you. But some of you, you're ready, like, for regardless of the circumstances, you're ready for this. But some of you feel very ready for this, right? Where you're like, okay, you know what? I'm tired of going back and forth. Let the chips fall where they may. Some of you, this is you withdrawing your energy or your effort from something and letting it fall apart, letting it fall down. You've been holding the space, holding a pattern for a while. And with some of you, it's like you've been trying to fend off this 5 of Swords. You've been trying to like keep that peace for a while, and now you're not doing something anymore, and you're letting whoever's mad about it get mad about it. The Fool. Some of you with the phone here, you're getting a message, you're getting communication, you're sending an important message. I feel like you're receiving it though. You're receiving some type of message about a next chapter, and you're not getting upset about what other people say about it. Some of you, you've already received this, and you've been going back and forth and weighing your options, and you're not really paying a lot of attention anymore to other people's frustrations about your choices, which is pretty awesome. We love that. And some of you, you're finally taking the leap. Possibly this could extend into Aquarius season. I read the Fool as Aries, but a lot of people see it as Aquarius, so put yourself where you see yourself. But that might be when some big change is being made instead in order to make room for this. Yeah, the Moon. Things have been very unclear. We have Cancer energy now showing up. Things have been very unclear. And the question that you've been kind of navigating is, how much do you want to let yourself off the leash here, right? Normally the Moon shows a dog and a wolf, but in this version, there's a leashed dog and an unleashed dog. So how much do you want to let yourself off the leash? How much do you want to let yourself kind of run free? How much do you want to hold yourself in place is kind of what I'm getting here. And again, that Fool at the bottom. I feel a lot of you guys have been craving a new beginning for a very long time. A lot of you have been afraid of the mountains that you need to scale in order to start a new version of yourself, but you've been fighting battles and climbing mountains standing where you are. And so I feel like many of you are coming to this place of the work has to be done regardless. Things will be uncomfortable regardless. I just get to choose how and what it goes toward. And that exact shift in perspective is what's shaping your decision making moving forward. And I feel what's producing a different result. Four of Swords, a lot of you are sitting and thinking about this at this time. To me, also too, the sword suit indicates winter time, and the Four of Swords is very wintry energy. So this is a period of pause, right? Whenever you find this video, you're in a period of pause. This period of pause, you may have been in it for a month. It might be extending over the next month. But this turning point is coming regardless. Yeah, Queen of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. More Cancer energy. And then the Three of Cups with the Hierophant. It's so interesting too. Both the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles can indicate like spiritual partnership. And they're both very valuable. It's not saying one is better than the other. But there's kind of this sense of, with the Three of Cups, this is just, these are people that your heart is happy to see. You like spending time with them. You're tied to them, right? I always say they can kind of be representative of like the karmic path. You're learning your lessons with them. You have soul ties to them. Whereas this Three of Pentacles, this is also spiritual partnership, but it's less about working through things together and more about building something together, right? You're brought together by common goals or values, philosophies, beliefs, and you're building something from that foundation that you share together. I think many of you've learned a lot of lessons where you've been and in the types of circles you've run in with the people that you've known. And these are things that you felt very loyal to, very committed to with the Hierophant. It's been a really rich process of growth and learning. But I think intuitively you feel drawn to a different path. And this intuitive draw is to be working with people who are on the same page as you. Many of you are feeling called toward your dharma, your soul purpose, and people you can share that work with, people you can walk in sacred purpose with. And as a result, I do feel like it's like you're almost ready to let go of this old storyline that you've been playing out in many iterations with many different people in many circumstances for years. I actually want to clarify this Three of Cups and the Hierophant. Six of Pentacles. What you've been learning in these relationships, these lessons here, if I could pick up the cards. What you've been learning in this dynamic is about equal give and take. Honestly, plain and simple. What you need out of relationships, what crosses your boundaries, what reciprocity really means, what it is for you, what you can give feasibly, what taxes your energy. These are all the big lessons you've been learning. And a lot of you guys have reached a point of equilibrium. You've learned the lessons that you need to learn in those ways, in those areas of your life with those people. And that's why you feel like it's okay to let it go. Many of you, or you're coming to that point where it's okay to let it go. Those are mountains that you've already climbed. You already know how to climb those. And many of you are instead feeling this yearning, this draw to be partnered with people who want to make the same things as you. Yeah, King of Swords. It feels like, too, this is a balance, right, between not only masculine and feminine energies, but the head and the heart. So people who can see the bigger picture are visionaries, are very committed to their goals, but also very compassionate toward others, right? They balance both the practical and logical as well as the emotional, the compassionate, the kind, as they make decisions and as they create things. They help lift each other up as well. There's like a betterment for humanity kind of energy, but without being taken advantage of. And that goes back to those lessons with the Six of Pentacles. So many of you are feeling called to work with people who have something similar to offer to the collective as you do. King of Pentacles, and to make some stability from there. Many of you are about to align to a future business partner. This could be a Taurus. We also have with the King of Swords, we have Libra. I forgot about that. But this could be a future business partner. It could be two business partners. Some of you will meet a couple that you will then work with. They may already have an existing business together that you're joining the team, but there's 3 people heavily highlighted. Pardon me, I'm getting over an illness. But it's all in order to create stability. So, 2 of Swords at the bottom is your final message. 2 of Swords in reverse. Decisions have been made at an internal level, and many of you are making those decisions, or there's the impact of those decisions rippling out into your outer world. Do not be surprised to watch things change, and it's not a sign that you're messing up. It's not a sign that things are bad. Being uncomfortable is a good thing because it means you're doing things differently and thus will be able to affect a different result. So just so you know, this is a timeless reading, but if you're finding it at the time I'm posting, between now and the end of Aquarius season, things are about to shift and change for you big time. Some of you are going to have an unexpected move. Just putting it out there, you're going to have an unexpected move. Yeah, the Tower, when I cut the deck, unexpected move. I don't know why I just got Chicago, so I don't know if some of you are in Chicago. That's where you're going. Has any other special significance, but that's something that came through. So don't be surprised if there is, some of you are going from the city to living at the seaside, or vice versa. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, some of you are getting a job offer and you're going to relocate because of that. So that is what I'm seeing for you for the time being, but hope this is helpful and good luck, my friends.